The best combo, muted and with no external audio, no music, no nothing. Let's grab some. Unless my headphones aren't even on. They were not. Where's my audio? I need to move my mic over actually, because it's not anywhere near where it's got to be. I'm actually pretty content with where this has ended up for my first mini. The only thing is you can see that it's slightly lighter in the face because the face was white before. And I think I want to make it white again, but this brush is very flat. It's not, the one that they give you is not very angled. I could trim the brush. Maybe I'll try trimming the brush. Never mind. Those will absolutely not work to trim the brush. Okay. Um there's a couple slips and mistakes here. I think maybe what I'll do is start doing some of the um shadows on the inside. So everything underneath and then everything under the arms and in the elbows. Because right now he is just one giant block of blue. So from what I understand, we'll take some black. I'm using this random plastic dish. That had batteries in it. Uh, and then some water. and I want to drag it out till I'm getting quite a bit of water and not a whole lot of paint. That is what they call washing, apparently. So I should be able to just do all of the little nooks and have the dark paint settle in. I'm doing this in no particular like way for the record. Like it's just um they're not all gonna be ultramarines or anything. Um this is just how I'm doing it for now. So my issue here is I can wash a lot of this, but I am a bit scared that it might be overtaking it. So maybe I will wash it to get the shadows on it. And oops. And then I might be able to just dab a lot of it off. It is making a lot of this white dark. I mean, it definitely looks a lot more battle damage because of this very poor attempt at making it washing it. Like, you can see that the pack is a lot darker now, which I don't hate. It's also possible that this paint that they give you for the introductory set is just not great for trying to mix to wash. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't hate that. Need to pull more of it out, though. If I pull it right up close to my face and it becomes hard to see on the stream, which I will probably do multiple times, one, my bad. Also, I didn't mean it. And the best part is I can always just go back over the whole thing with blue again if I want to. I had a little bit too much color when I did the back of that arm. You know what? I actually kind of just enjoy the way that this is turning out here. I kind of just like that it's a bit darker. So that leg is turning out to look a little bit more beaten up than I wanted to. And I do think that I would like to make my I do want to do the detailing in the metallic for around the shoulder, but I think I want to do the actual shoulder itself white, which is going to take multiple coats. This is one coat of white that I put on last night, and it is not enough. I might just have to fully repaint this guy, actually. Now that I look at it, it looks very, very bad. But I'm really happy with this one. Base coat of purple. It's kind of difficult to tell that they're too different, but I am very happy with this one. Do some of the metallic parts here while the rest of that dries. I find that this metallic colored paint is a lot thicker than the other paints. I like how the wash ended up on the back, but on the legs it's a bit chalked. That's unfortunate. I would like to do one of them. I think I might do 2 ultramarines and then one of them as like a death watch. Because the black is going to be really hard to make work, but right. Maybe I'm not thinking of Death Watch, actually. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Black Templar, I think, is what I'm thinking of. I suppose it could also be with Death Watch. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Black Shield. Isn't that what Titus was in the game? He was Black Shield. Maybe you. Actually, I think this was the one Marine that's arm was locked in. This guy's arm locked in. This one is not. But I think his right arm is. But that's fine. So we're working with black. A little bit too much water on this one. Oh, you actually can't see because of my hand. That is the downside of being right-handed, huh? I didn't consider that. All I have is a webcam, so I don't have a good way to set this up. There is a bit too much water. Now, by doing this, I realize the position I put myself in needing to highlight different spots to make it actually look very nice. The definition is going to be the challenge on this one. But I am here to learn, so. The only thing that is semi-concerning to me will be the second coat of black, because this is just simply not... It's too translucent for the plastic. Trying to not bring my hand up. I'm just reflexively bringing up my right hand. It would be better for me to be painting uh, with the camera on the left, but you live and you learn. Although, I don't have too much paint on here to the point that it is masking some of the details. Fortunately. I'm not gonna lie, this one's actually kind of... I thought that the black was going to mask a lot of the detail on it, and I know it's not great from the uh, camera angle. It does not mask, or it has not masked any of the detail yet. I do need to pull it a bit more black. I did, apparently I didn't pull out enough black for an entire Space Marine. Believe it or not. Brush is a little wet, I think. Oh, we're okay. I guess we were okay only for the inside, because now that I just started painting the gun, it is a little bit too wet. Oh yeah, he has an arm that I don't have attached right now. I got a little bit of black on the top of the purifier. It's fine, I can fix the purifier quite easily. Yeah, this turned out so much better than I thought it was going to. Now that it's like mostly dried or drying, I thought that it was going to cover up most of the detail. It definitely didn't. There's some definite light spots that I missed inside the pauldron there. A little bit around the belt. Some black paint here. I'm actually quite happy with the way that turned out. Still have a lot of that in there. Let's put some around that. Putting a little bit of that kind of washed. This little bit of like washed black on the muzzle of this flamer. Purifier. Whatever you want to call it. Make it look like it's been used a little bit. I'll have to wait for this one to dry, but this might be my favorite one so far. I do really like the purple one though, but the purple one just doesn't have any of the definition on it. But maybe we could change that. Take this guy off for now. I know I'm kind of bouncing around the miniatures, but I slipped a little bit there. This brush is just so flat at the end. But I do love that, like, a lot. we'll have to do probably multiple coats of this. That's fine. If I was to get something with a sharper um, tip to it, it would make this significantly easier. Seeing as I do not have that, this will probably remain as difficult as it is. This white marine makes me kind of want to puke. I'll see if I can save it. I'll see the answer is probably no. I think it is just actually getting more and more gross. So this guy may end up becoming another black space marine as well. But first I'll see if I can save him. I've been told it is just the nature of this lighter white paint for it to need so many coats of it, but this was the last miniature that I had started last night though. So that would explain why it's very chalked. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And if it doesn't work, he gets to join the Death Watch. Which is probably better than being a eggshell colored space marine. I have a feeling that trying to turn this into a wash to fill the cracks is just not going to work. I may have spoke too soon. It is kind of working. Also, I made a chicken Caesar salad on the way out here before I started streaming. I have eaten one piece of chicken out of the whole thing. You know what? It is starting to look a bit better. Might be savable. How many details are we going to lose in the process? Truly, anyone's guess. This paint does go on and dry quite fast, though. By the time I finish one end of one of these, the other end is already ready to be painted again. I'm also aware that I'm getting some on the base of the gun and on the base of the miniature, but I'm actually not worried about that even whatsoever. Not bad. Multicolor Marines are coming in. So I like my purple one. I like the black one. I actually kind of like all of them. The only thing is, I don't think I'm going to do another purple. I might do another ultra. And then I'm just going to do the ultramarine. Um, in multiple coats of blue. And see the difference. I'm mostly experimenting with this set. Wait. I might hold off on painting these here. And we'll do like some Baldur's Gate or something. I also remember I have a whole arm for the Black Space Marine that I did not get to paint yet. I just noticed that as it's sitting right in front of me. It was this Space Marine. I knew there was one of them where the arm joint wasn't that great. I think this is the best mix of water to paint ratio I've had yet. It feels like exactly right. It goes on like exactly as thick as I want it to, and it's not getting rid of any detailing. Like it doesn't even seem like the arms fit that properly. Like you see how much space there is. It was built correctly because they're all numbered, but it really doesn't look it. I also went and saw Superman last night. I was just a generally just good movie. It was just fun. I'm also a generally impatient person, so this is at the very least giving me a little bit of patience. I was gonna go straight from painting this to playing something, but I might take a break to eat. Because I really want to eat that Caesar salad, and I don't know why I decided that I would do it before I did this. In hindsight, bad call. Bang. Yeah. Bang. Yep, I'm okay with that. All right. Um, I'm going to take a little break, and then I will decide what I want to play afterwards. Right there. These cannot go here. This is the arm for this. Do a slight amount of assembly before I lose every single piece. Oh, I did not paint this arm black. I can do that very quickly. Whoops. Bang. Arm. Done. Let that dry with those. I didn't do a second coat of white on that one either, I suppose. On this arm. I wonder if I can hold it better from... I need like tweezers, but I do not have tweezers. How about I hold it like this and I just try not to cut off the thumb? How about I hold it here and try not to cut off the entire arm? Because I need to be able to apply slightly more pressure than if I was holding it by the thumb. Otherwise it is so cooked. Also, the next time that I sit down to do this, I'll have to find a better angle to set the camera at. where my right hand is not in the way literally the entire time or most of the time. You know, outside looking in, um, painting miniatures when you see like other people have like, you know, painted gray knights and stuff like that, you're like, oh, that's not really that like difficult or impressive. I could probably do that. I am having a hard time painting one whole marina color. So, okay. Set this guy away. The other arm. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna eat and then I will come back. Depending, it might be later tonight. I might not play any games this afternoon. We shall see. I could also do some Pokemon Ironman. Maybe I'll do that right now while I eat. All right, let's fix this then. Hey, it's me. Let's change our resolution. Now I'm offset to either side. No matter which way, oops. No matter which way I do it. How about this? And then edit, cut right, 300. That works for me. Um, let's do. Um, Drop this. Bring this over here. We can put some music on. Locate my controller. Wow. Update instantly. So I do have the option of pretty much just full clearing. Like all the way down. Oh, I thought I already fought her. Cherry tomato. Real good, man. Eating a cherry tomato makes me feel like I'm the steward of Gondor, bro. I forgot to close my paints. Oh, come on, Trapinch. Nobody has my XP share. Probably not a good move. Stab rock slide. Oh, it's not a flying type this turn. Oh man, doesn't matter. I don't know why I had a feeling like I would live that, but I'm glad I was correct. It can beam. It's just normal flying. I want to kick this thing. Which is how I feel every time I see a Swablu.
Okay, let's make sure the XP share is on. I have like no healing left. Oh, I do have 30k. I don't actually have a sweet center right now. Oh, I have the sweet scent thing. Never mind. No. Okay. Buy some healing. I kind of just want Trapinch to go to Vibrava. And Sableye a placeholder for Dusclops. Though I don't know where you can buy an Eviolite in PokeMMO. Eviolite Dusclops would be very nice. I do have Surf. I can go actually get a Duskull right now if I wanted to. I'll put Combuskin first. I didn't buy any healing. Since it's not raining, the gimmick of this fight just doesn't exist. I wonder... Oh, we're speed tied. I also meant to detect there, but... Never mind. Doesn't matter because I'm the GOAT. I kind of have the instinct to play League, which I know is the wrong instinct. But man, Bard is just so fun, dude. I realize I'm not using like X attacks or anything like that in battle, even though I can. I'm so used to playing hardcore Nuzlocke. Yeah. There's literally no reason not to. I haven't really been healing in battle. I pretty much exclusively heal out of battle, so. I also have the bad fishing rod on, which I just realized. Oh, claw fossil. Oh, you wanna know what? I didn't have Anorith on the team because I have Laron and Aggron. You know what? I'm gonna go get it. I want Armaldo. What? This one I need to go to. I can't go back and get it till I do this. I could run. Go on a little adventure. I like Armaldo too much. And maybe Armaldo takes the spot of where Dusclops would be. What are they cooking? Feebas? Somebody located the Feebas square.